Welcome everyone to this week's video where I'm going to share with you the lessons that I learned in the military that I am still using in business and in my career today. Now I'm going to split it up into two parts because I got some awesome feedback this week that said, hey Paul, we really enjoy your content, we really like what you're putting out there, but I don't have 8 minutes, I don't have 15 minutes to get through kind of everything that you're going through. So can you make your video shorter but keep the content there? So this is going to be my attempt to show you that I'm listening and at the same time hopefully still give you the content and information that you're looking for. Alright guys, so with that, let's just get right into the video. The first thing that I want to share is the exercise called the after action review. Now the after action review is when an organization will get together and they are going to provide feedback to senior leadership and say, here are the things that we believe we were successful in, and here are the things that we believe we were not very successful in, and here are the corrective measures to make sure we can drive better results towards that. And I use that constantly in my business. I'm always reevaluating what I did good and what I didn't do so well in to make sure I don't make the same mistakes over and over again. So if you look at my last video about the mistakes that I made while flipping houses. So the idea that I messed up by putting materials that were too expensive for the neighborhood, right? Being able to take my crews, my broker, we all came together and said, okay, how can we maximize our profits for the next project? And after we did that, if I went out and I would order the same stuff or wanted to do the same thing, they can then kind of slap me on the wrist and said, hey Paul, we talked about this on the last meeting, don't order that stuff. The neighborhood doesn't actually produce better results by putting these more expensive materials. Well, by coming together as an organization, getting that feedback, and then applying the measures to not do it again, prevented me from making more of the same mistakes so that I got better results, so that I can get into bigger deals that eventually got me into apartment buildings. So, a powerful tool, use it, learn it, take action, and drive forward. The second thing that I want to share with everyone is the idea of being able to make a decision with a little amount of information, right? So this scares so many people around me that are, have partnered with me on deals, that I'm willing to make a decision. I'm willing to put things out there with, I would say 20% of the information, right? And I learned this from Troop Leading Procedures. This is like Troop Leading Procedures 101, right? It's an 8-step process, but one of those 2 steps in there where it's come up with an initial plan and then begin troop movement, all right? And that's what I do, right? I get the information, little information, because it's going to change, right? The situation is constantly evolving. Not everything is going to be there with you right now. So how can you take that and not let it hold you up? So taking that information, taking action on it, and then correcting it along the way, right? When you finally have eyes on the objective, what are some things that you have to tweak to your plan, right? And you're not gonna know that until you actually move forward, move towards it, take action towards the objective. I hope that these 2 points are useful for everyone. If you served in the military and you have some great feedback, definitely leave them in the comments, share it with everyone. The military has definitely taught me a lot, and these are just really the tip of the iceberg for it. If you got something out of this, again, even if it's only one thing, hit the like button. Part 2 is coming next week, so definitely hit the subscribe, hit the notification, and like I say every week, you remember to keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you at the top.